This episode of Soldier Knows Best is brought to you by Audible. Hey, what's up guys? Soldier Knows Best here. Obviously, I'm outside of my office here. I'm in LA right now, but I just got back from New York a couple days ago where Samsung had this big launch event for the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Now this smartphone, I got my hands on over in Berlin, Germany at IFA. You may remember my video covering that, and I kind of had really good impressions of it. Now initially, I did have some reservations about how this phone was going to feel in my hand because this is easily the biggest phone that I've ever used, and that's probably going to be the case for a lot of people out there. But I'll tell you, after handling this thing for a few days now, it's big, but then it doesn't feel that big when you hold it in your hand, and that's what she said. But anyway, and what I mean by that is it did tweak the design a little bit. If you ever held the Samsung Galaxy S3 in your hand, it basically just feels like a bigger version of that. And the main reason why it is so big is because it has a 5.5-inch Super AMOLED display with a resolution of a 1280 by 720. So it's a very nice, big, and beautiful screen. Now on the back, you will find an 8-megapixel camera, which can take some really good shots and video as well. And of course, one of the big things with this Samsung Galaxy Note 2 is the S Pen. Now this S Pen is improved. It is longer than the previous generation Samsung Galaxy Note 2, and it still has that button on the top there, which allows you to take screenshots, actually cut little pieces of the screen and take that to your clipboard that you can do whatever you want to do with it. And the stylus is very, very responsive. Anything I was doing with it, just navigating the OS with it, or if I was actually writing a note, the stylus did a pretty good job. And so this OS is just screaming along on this quad-core processor. It's a 1.6 gigahertz quad-core processor where it just makes the OS just move around like butter. Even though Samsung has added a whole bunch of things, this is not stock Android. This is a modified version of Android 4.1 Jelly Bean. Everything seems to run very fast and very smooth in this processor. So overall, guys, it's just my first impressions, really my initial impressions of having this Samsung Galaxy Note 2 here and being able to work with it every single day. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm pretty impressed with it. But of course, we're gonna have to stay for my full review that I'm gonna be doing over this phone very, very soon to really see where it stacks up against some of the best phones out there on the market. But before we head out of here, we're gonna take one last look at our sponsor for this video. And today's sponsor is Audible, which is easily the leading provider of audiobooks out there. They have thousands and thousands of titles to choose from. And the good thing about an audiobook is that you can take this anywhere you want to go. You don't have to carry around this big physical book. You can put it on your computer, you can put it on your tablet, you can put it on your phone, just like the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 or an iPhone, anything you want. You can carry that thing around with you while you're working out or driving down the road. They have a lot of good audiobooks. They have some even read by celebrities. Now, one of my favorite ones is Samuel Jackson, Go to F to Sleep. Now, kids, you may not want to listen to that one, but if you're old enough, that's a really awesome book. But they have tons of titles to choose from in all different types of genres, from science fiction to comedy. You'll definitely be able to find a book that interests you. Now, the good thing is that you can try Audible right now for absolutely free. So if you go to audiblepodcast.com/soldier, you can download one free book today. Again, that's audiblepodcast.com/soldier. And also leave a comment down below about what book you recommend me getting and actually listening to. Alright guys, again, thanks for watching this video. Please leave a comment down below what you think about the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. And thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you later. Peace.